joining YouTube. Hope you're all safe, keeping well. How's everyone's first week in isolation treating them? Not done too much to the van this week. I've done a lot to the garden, got them jobs done out of the way. But I will put in what I've done. I just want to say thank you for everyone who subscribed. 49 now people subscribed to the channel, which is unbelievable. Didn't expect that many. And I'll quickly take you on a tour of what I've done or what I've been doing, and we'll carry on from there. I've just been trying to get as much done as I can on the house, probably like the rest of us men, and then so we can have the rest of the time to I've managed to get a clock up this week that I've been promising the wife for 4 years. And then I've tidied the garage and the man cave out, and I'll put some photos in that if you want to have a quick look at what I've been doing other than the van. I'll drop that in. So I'll turn you around. Right guys, a big unveil of the colour. So she's called Poly Grey. You might guess what colour she's going to be, but we went for this combi colour. We'll just put some around this window and I'll quickly show you. It's the grey we're going to use. Big unveil done. So I've never used this combi colour before, but it's got a rust inhibitor as well, so I thought with something sold it might help. If you use this before, just whack it in the comments below. Right then, so I've just quickly rolled around that window frame. I know this stuff, apparently this combi colour you can roller it on, but I'm glad I actually did buy that compressor now to spray it on. I think you'll get a better finish. So waiting for that to dry so we can get the window back in, and then I had 2 holes here, if you remember, that were, well, they was poorly, they just fiberglass back over, so I'm going to weld those back up and give them a skimmer filler. I can use that hole still because I can use the power in. I will have to cut a hole in the side when I figure out where I'm going to fill the water tanks up from. But that's not yet. I haven't bought one yet, so we'll just crack on and we'll weld these 2 holes back. So painted and put that window in. I got a bit annoyed, to be fair, with that seal. I didn't post once I'd done it. The seal I bought was the wrong size. It wasn't as thick, so I had to. The new seal I bought, I had to cut a little section. Hopefully that will sort the window. There was nothing really wrong with the old seal, and I've used the new. I'll just cut that once the window's all stretched back into place. So obviousobviously that's the colour that it's going to be. Roller painted that on. I'm not massively impressed with it rolled on. Does look like we've done a lot. I obviously bought myself that new compressor. Today I'm gonna weld that lower section on, and I'm trying to work from out the garage. I painted the inside of the tailgate. That's it sprayed on. Bit of silicone in it. I didn't have any prep or panel wipe to give it a good wipe over, so it's got a few silicone marks on, but for the inside. But there's the colour. That's what colour she's going to be. Old poly grey. I hope that shows out all right in our dark garage, but that's the colour it's going to be. That's sprayed on, so I think it was worth the investment. So that was 2 coats sprayed on, and that was 2 coats rolled on with the brush that I recommend. So if I was using this stuff, I'd definitely try and spray it on. So guys, I just want to, again, thanks for everyone for subscribing this week and following the channel, and thanks for everyone's comments as well. I'll tell you what, the comments are absolutely fantastic, and it just sort of pushes you on. It's not easy doing a project, and some of these jobs I've never done before, and it's nice to have the comments and people suggesting what things to buy and what things to get, just to make my life a little bit easier. So I really appreciate all the comments. Thank you all so much. And it was one of the reasons why I started the channel, really. Not like this is how you build a camper van, but I'm building a camper van to like-minded people. You know, how do you get on when you're stuck? And you know, they're the comments that are coming in, and that's brilliant. Thank you. I'll crack on. So all I've done with this panel that I also bought from Just Campers is I've just drilled 5mm holes, just so I think it's called plug welding. It's like spot welding. So I'll put that there, plug weld it on. So I'm going to do that next. Right, and guys, that's all welded on down there. That's that job finished. Put a bit of fiberglass in where met the gap up. That's all on. So what I'm concentrating on now is I've stripped the back. I'm trying to get that in primer and get that inner door shut, painted, and put the tailgate back on and work again on the outside then. And I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to paint all the inners, so the inner of the front door and stuff like that, so stay tuned. It took me, to be fair, just thinking about, you know, this is what gets a little bit annoying with these old cars. So that's where obviously the number plate goes. It took me nearly an hour to get that out because the bolts was absolutely wedged right in there. But it's just one of them things, I guess, just keep going. So yeah, try and get this in primer possibly today, and then I'll paint it tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be alright, but it's been alright the last few days, so stay tuned. Good morning, I hope you're all well. Sunday, just turning around, isn't it? Clocks went forward yesterday. At least that's an hour less that you'll all have to spend in the house with this COVID-19. I'm back working on poly, trying to sort of keep myself busy. I might treat myself to a day off tomorrow but I just want to get this painted today. I'll show you what I've been doing this morning. Got about 9 o'clock. I'll just turn around and show you what I've been doing so far. Bear with me. So yeah, just got up and put the back in primer. Couldn't do it yesterday. It started to rain. Well, it was just a quick shower, but by the time I moved everything back in the garage, I couldn't be bothered to get it all back out again. So put that in primer this morning when I got up. Didn't film me doing it. My job for today is I'm going to try and paint inside the tailgate and then get this tailgate back on, possibly tomorrow. And then day will it be tomorrow, Monday? I might treat myself to a day off. So I finished work about a week ago now, and we're working on the garden and working on the van. I haven't really, I haven't stopped. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to carry on with that. Just bear with me just a sec. So put the primer on, give it all a flat back. Sun's come out, but it's dead windy, so this is going to be a disaster. But it's only going to be on the inside, isn't it? So we're not too fussed about that. So it's a lovely day, but it's really windy. Just put some paint on the inside of that, and then tomorrow put the tailgate on. I'll quickly show you before it gets all full of dust. Quite like the colour actually. I was a bit unsure whether it was too light before, but I think it looked nice. So that's probably going to be all I'm going to do today. This is going to take a while to dry. I'm going to do that, probably just mess around and try and finish that fuel flat there. I'll have a bit of a tidy up. Tools everywhere. So yeah, put the tailgate back on tomorrow, all being well, and then I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take the door off next. Might have it tomorrow off. I'm going to do inside the door, and then inside the opposite door. I could do with doing inside the sliding door, but I need to order one of these that holds the rubber at the bottom and get that welded on, so there's not much point to doing that, but saying that, I can do the inside of the sliding door ready, I suppose. So I probably got another 3 weeks off work, so getting little bits and bobs done. So guys, that's pretty much going to be me done for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks again for everyone who subscribed. If you do like the video, just hit the subscribe. So I put a video on every week of my progress with my VW T25 Poly Grey, as we've named her. And I'll catch you all soon. Keep safe. Thank you. Goodbye.